Let everything fall and relax. Go limp. That's it. Relax. Oh, it was so good. Now relax your shoulders. Ooh. Buddy, that was so good. Right there facing that way. Oh. Cool. In here. And let all that air out. Good. Good. Perfect. Same thing. And let it go loose. So I'm being real gentle here. That's it. There you go. It's already breaking up.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
That's what I wanted.
That's what I'm talking about. That was
That's
awesome.
why I didn't crack my neck this morning.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, now I want one. I'm like, when am I tapping in?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Hey everybody, Dr. Bain here. I got another, actually a new patient of mine. This is Edgar. Edgar, say hi to the world.
How you guys doing?
Tell them a little bit about why you're here and what we're going to be looking into.
Well, I've been struggling with a lot of pain issues, my neck, lower back issues, jaw, knees. I've watched a lot of chiropractor videos, and I noticed that he was really good, and then family, friends recommended us.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I've been to a handful of chiropractors, and I'm still in pain, so let's see what my man can do here.
So neither of us know what's going to happen, so it's going to be fun because a lot of guys have been wanting to see new patients.
Yes.
So let's see a new patient. So face that way for me. So it's his first visit. He's never been treated. So just nice and relaxed here. Now, I checked him a little bit before just to verify which direction I thought his body went and what I might need to do as an initial thing. But I'm going to recheck that and refine that just in case. So tuck the chin down for me and back to straight ahead. So right now, I'm just checking for an adhesion in his spine. That one's fine. Look up to the ceiling, back into the middle. And that's the one that, back to the level, right there. This is the one that I think I found earlier here. So look up for me, right to there, back into center, right there. And if you're watching on that video, yeah, and it's still there, you'll notice that he isn't able to look up very easy without getting caught. So look up for me again, Edgar. See right there, he gets real caught right in this section here. So I'm going to feel that, to find that where that adhesion exactly is, and it's right there. It's right at about C2. And he was telling me before I started recording that he gets dizziness when he looks up sometimes, and that makes sense. A lot of people will get vertigo or dizziness if they have an adhesion here when they look up. And that's another reason people also get vertigo when they're trying to sleep. So if you have vertigo, this is the stuff. All right, so I'm going to have you lay face up. We're going to do your first adhesions, okay? So lay face up, head here, legs towards that wall. And he's already seen the video, so he knows kind of what to expect, but I'll explain to you anyway. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a large stretch to your left-hand side. Okay. Now, that piece of scar tissue you got is only tight when you look up a little bit. So in those videos when you see people kind of hanging off the back end a little bit, that's the one we're going to do because what that allows is for that scar tissue to get really tight before I stretch and get rid of it. Okay? So here's how we're going to line you up. I want the legs pointing towards that corner and your head pointing towards my corner here, so you're kind of exactly. Now I want you to scooch all the way back off the end until the head starts coming off the back end. So I'll tell you when. Keep coming. Right about, that's perfect right there. And now I'm going to let this fall back, and I want to see if that pulls down to your pelvis. Yeah, and right there. So if I let that fall, do you feel how that's tugging right down here?
Yeah.
So that's how I know we're in the right spot. So now I'm going to get a strap on you here.
Well, you know what's funny is I have been having pelvis issues as well, too.
Ah, okay. So that makes sense. And here's what this is for, right? So the strap, everybody's like, well, why do you strap people? Well, one, it gives me an advantage because if I do something wrong, I get about a 5-second head start before they get the belt off. But, no, the real truth is it keeps him from coming off the table, and then on top of that, it allows me to stretch only the section of his spine that I want to. So in his case, because it's at C2, right, I could put the belt here, but the problem is if I put the belt here, I'm going to stretch this whole thing, and I don't really want to. I only want to stretch him right here. So that's where I'm going to belt him right now so he's more comfortable and feels like he's not going to come off here. I'm going to get it pretty snug. Good. All right, pretty secure? All right, next section here, let this arm relax all the way to the floor. Let this one relax here. And your only goal during this is to be as limp as physically possible, okay? I'm going to stretch you straight to the left, and you're going to feel something release right about under my finger there, and then I'll unstrap you, have it come up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Let's do it. Take a deep breath here. Let everything fall and relax. Go limp. That's it. Relax. Oh, it was so good. So easy. So you guys probably heard that. That was so easy. How'd it feel?
Felt good.
Not bad? Okay, come on up, grab my arms there. And so that's all it is. These adhesions, they look a lot harder than they really are. They're really not that bad. They're very simple. So now I'm looking at him, and I'm just making sure he doesn't look off, because if I did the right thing, he should look good. And he looks good. Not bad?
Not bad.
Let's see what happens to his posture here. Should be a nice bit better. Take a nice deep breath. Let it go. Oh yeah, that's a home run. So if you already look at him, his upper back is already sucked in, and you can see how much his shoulders and head have come up. How do you feel in your whole body right now? How's it feel down here?
Honestly, I can't really feel too much. My body's in so much pain that it's hard to tell.
That's okay. Look up to the ceiling. Now you can see how much farther he looks, though. How's that?
That feels good.
Look straight ahead. So we gained a lot of range of motion there. I like that. Look to the right. Let's see for a second adhesion. Oh, good. Nice. So you actually gained range of motion there as well. Look to the left. Beautiful. Right there. Take another deep one. So you guys should be able to see he's a lot more stable already. Yeah, shoulders came back. It looks good. So now I'm going to start looking for forward bones, okay? Now it's not going to take me much.
My balance feels better.
Yeah, and do you notice how a lot of that, you had this like sway thing going on before? Do you notice how now you're pretty rock solid?
Yeah, I do.
So that's one of the reasons people get off balance, is because, one, the scar tissue or adhesions, we call them meningeal adhesions, they build inside the spinal cord area. And what that does is it glues you into the forward position.
Yeah.
So then, because you're always pitched forward, you'll always be a slightly bit off balance. So now what I'm doing here is I'm going to look for the first bone that's a little too forward. But even just off that one adhesion, he already popped up immensely. So I can already tell you guys, just by looking at him, I'm not going to find a ton of bones to do on him. It's going to be maybe one or two. It's not going to be a lot, just by visually looking at him. Yeah, and see there's one right about here, because you see it's around my finger. Do you feel that, Edgar? Whereas I come here, right there, how you pitch forward when I barely touch it. So this one I know is forward, so I'm going to fix that one right now. So come on this side for me here. Face towards me, just split that board straight down the middle. Take a big step back right there. Cross this arm over the top. This one can go underneath. Beautiful. Now just relax the shoulders. So the secret to moving a bone, really loosen here, feet nice and relaxed and flat. You don't have to do much. So I'm going to go right below that spot there. I want you to let your head relax all the way down to your chest. Let it go nice and slouched. Good. All the way, just let it drop. Now relax your shoulders. Ooh. Buddy, that was so good. Right there facing that way. Okay, so that moved really easy, and you guys probably heard that. It moved quite a lot. So now take a deep breath in and relax. And let it go. Okay, how you doing this time?
Good. When I would take deep breaths before, I would get pain like around there.
And now is that reduced or gone?
It's reduced.
Good. So we're getting somewhere. So just go one thing at a time. And now you can see, though, he's even more stable. Now he's wiggling even less. And you can also see how his head has come back and it's actually lengthened out a little bit at the neck. Good. Awesome. So I'm going to keep going here one at a time. I'm getting close to something. And see, it's this, you feel that same thing I was telling you about earlier?
Yeah.
Right there. See, the second I run over that, right here, so let's verify that that's there. Oh yeah. Now this one you could do on the wall, or I could do it sitting. I'll try it on the wall first, and if I don't like it, I'll do it sitting. So back right here for me. Cross the arms. Exactly. Now this one, because it's really low, you're going to have to slouch quite a bit. So slouch really good. Yep. Now relax your shoulders. Good. A little bit looser here. Beautiful. Easy. Didn't take much at all. Nice deep breath in. Relax. Boy, you're going to be walking out of here with a pretty nice looking posture, buddy.
Right?
This is going to be pretty good. I had a feeling his video was going to be good. Because, boy, this is looking really nice. That ain't bad for 2 bones or 3 bones and an adhesion. How's your pain starting to do?
Good.
Good. Is it taking its time coming down, or where are you at?
I'm starting to feel it now coming down.
Good. So now it's starting to drop.
Yeah,
okay,
it's starting
good.
to radiate down.
Good, good, good. So just because the pain hadn't changed yet doesn't mean you guys didn't do the right thing, because there's a lot of ABC guys out there watching this, right? Some critiquing, some giving, and some complimenting, right? But one of the things, though, if you're newer to ABC, just because the symptom didn't change in the first couple things you did doesn't mean you're not on the right track. Because you could visually see, before the pain changed, you could visually look at him and already tell that we were on the right track just from the get-go. Okay, so now I'm getting into low lumbars here. Now, if I do find one down here, it's probably not going to be huge. But right there, see how the same reaction? See that right there? I'm going to go above that. See, nope, see, it doesn't happen there. It's right there. So right at about 5. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do L5. So sit right here for me, legs that way. Jared, can you grab me the boards? Okay, so I want you to sit right here, legs flat that way, actually. So turn this way for me, Edgar. And then sit here, legs flat. There you go. Right on your butt, though.
Oh, on my butt?
Yeah, you go. Sit on your butt. Yep, and then flip the legs towards you. That's the way. Okay. Thank you. And then scooch back a bit towards me so your legs can relax. Now, the secret to this, cross the arms for me. Exactly. And let the feet roll out to the sides nice and loose like this. That way, we're good. So the secret to this is we're going to let gravity bring this bone back, but the way that that's going to happen the easiest is letting these be nice and loose and letting your stomach go, okay? So I'll help guide you through it. It's going to be a little tight down here, so just do your best. Tuck that chin to the floor, and I want you to let your stomach go completely loose. Good. I've got you. There you go. Now, even looser, let that go totally limp. Yep, just follow my hands. I got you. Yep, all the way. I got you.
That's about as good as I get.
Oh, no, see how you're curling up? Relax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. That was monstrous.
Yeah.
That was a home run. That was a monstrous home run. I don't know if the mics caught that. Maybe, maybe not. Probably just heard my shirt ruffling into your shirt, but I mean, that was huge.
Sound like a little baby fart.
Yeah, hey, there you go. I don't know what kind of babies you're listening to, dude. Those things are like nuclear bombs now. Okay, so take a deep breath. Let it go loose. Nice. Now, you can see he went a little more forward here. That's okay. I'll fix that at the end. I had to do that in order to get this to go. How's your pain level?
Good.
Is it going down a little bit more after that one?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So we'll check his sacrum here. I'll come back and I'll rib lift that area up at the top end to fix that at the end here. But I'm going to go and check his legs and all that stuff as well. Yeah. Okay, good. So I'm checking for a sacral rotation here just in case. Looks fine. Checking the base. It's fine. Checking his femurs. Fine. Checking the other femur here. All right, so I'm going to check the legs and chest. So I'm going to have you lay face up. Head there, feet towards me. So this is a pretty stereotypical day one, you know. Now, you're seeing me do full protocol. A lot of times I don't do full protocol day one because once you get a big win, you kind of want to walk away. But just so you guys can see what I'm talking about here, I'm going to show the whole thing. Thank you, Jared. There we go. Awesome. Oh, that sounds cool, man. I'm jealous. All right, now let's do the bottom of these feet here. Oh, I lost it. Okay, the bottoms of these feet here. So what I'm doing here is I'm just pushing up all these little bones in the feet. Good. Putting those back where they should be. His are pretty good here. Not very collapsed. Next thing I'm going to fix here for you, Edgar, is the fibula here. Sometimes they get jacked up and they go forward and you have a lot of knee things.
Yeah.
So sometimes if these go forward, that can create the knee problem. But I will tell you, most knee problems actually come from up there.
Okay.
Because as you have to twist out of being forward, you also have to twist here and here.
Okay.
So we'll see. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Here's how you do it. Let this be nice and loose and let it slide. Oh, home run. Huge. Okay, so I'm excited because that was the knee you were telling me about. That was a problem, right?
Yes.
That fibula was like a mile out.
Yeah, no.
So you felt that.
Yeah.
That was a huge clunk. Let's see if we got this one out too.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you're a double fibula guy. Okay. So we'll see how his knee feels because he told me before the video recorded there that his right knee has been a big problem for a long time now. All right. So next, let's come in here and let's see how he breathes here. So take a nice deep breath. Biggest one you got. And relax. Damn it, I already fixed too much. It looks too good. It already looks too good. Take a deep breath. Yeah, see, so I'm going to do some very gentle frontal ribs, but he doesn't really need much. If he has any at all, it's going to be just a little bit right here, but it's very minimal. So you've seen the videos where I compress the ribs sometimes, okay? So all you got to do is let the chest relax as you breathe out. So take a deep breath there. Nice and loose as I lean in here. And let all that air out. Good. Good. Perfect. Same thing. And let it go loose. So I'm being real gentle here. That's it. So he doesn't need much. Let's see what happens. Nice deep one. Perfect. So you guys can really see how that little bit of shake in there already came out. It wasn't much, it was just a little bit. Okay, so come up on my side here and then face that way, and let's just see what else we got to do here. But boy, we're looking pretty nice. How's the knee feel?
Good.
Did that change a little bit of how it was feeling in there?
Yeah.
Okay, this is pretty good. He's getting pretty stable, so we're very close to being at the end here, because boy, this looks... That ain't bad for 10 to 15 minutes, whatever it's been. This is looking really nice. So just double check and make sure I didn't pull out his L5 when I did the legs, because that's a common problem. Take a deep breath again. I'm going to check it from the side here. Okay. If there is a forward lumbar, it is like very small. Double checking that 5. Yeah, so I might have had that 5 come out just a hair. Okay, so I'm just going to fix that 5 again, but instead of 3 boards, I'm going to use 1. Or 2 boards, sorry, I'm going to use 1. Okay, sit right there again, legs that way. So the reason I'm not going to use 2 is because it only has to move a little bit. I don't need a lot. Cross the arms again for me. Let those feet roll out. Perfect. Do exactly like you did the first time. Yep, body limp. Good. Stomach loose right there. That's it. Perfect. Come on up. So I used 1 board on purpose to only move it even smaller than the first time. Take a deep breath. Relax. Okay, good. So that took out that little bit of sway that he had down there. Now I'm going to lift his rib here to fix that one I pulled out earlier. Arms nice and loose. Little pull. Nice. Arms loose. And relax. Okay, good. Nice deep breath in. Relax. Okay, couple little things here that we're seeing here. So a little bit of forwardness here. Still better, way better than we started, right? But a little bit here, so that either means probably T4, an adhesion, or a C7. Tuck that chin down to the floor, back to the middle. So the reason he might have another adhesion show up, look up, back to the middle, is just because he's new. He hasn't had a lot of adhesion removals yet. Look up, back to center, right there. Perfect. Oh, a little too down. There, that's where I want you to end. Look up, back to center, right there. That's it. Perfect. Look to your right for me. Back to center. Yep. So in this case, another adhesion has shown up. Look to the right, back to center. See how that's a little bit tight now?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, but it is there. Look to the left, back straight ahead. Yep. So the reason he's got a little slouch here is because now another adhesion has shown up after I started fixing him. So we're going to do that. Okay. So sit on the edge here for me, feet on the floor. And I'll keep lowering it. And then, Zach, why don't you come to the front? All right. So you've seen this one as well probably on the video. So I want you to treat it exactly like you treated the one down here. All you're going to do, nice and loose and slouch. Let the body go nice and relaxed. I'm going to stretch you straight towards this shoulder this time. And then you're going to feel that big release, just like you did on the other one, go down the whole spine there. Okay. It'll be a little sore here just for a sec, and you'll get a little bit of a head rush for a sec, but that's going to come and pass pretty quick. Just be nice and limp like you were with that one. It's going to be real easy. Okay? Mm-hmm. So let the body slouch and relax. This head can come back a little bit to there. Loosen the shoulders and body. That's it. Let this just start relaxing over to the side because this is the direction we're going to go. And a little bit looser in the shoulders. Good. From here, it's just me and gravity. So nice and relaxed. Good. Now, see how I'm bringing that shoulder up a bit? Mm-hmm. Relax that shoulder. Nice and loose. There you go. It's already breaking up.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
That's what I wanted.
That's what I'm talking about. That was
That's why I didn't crack my neck this morning.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, now I want one. I'm like, when am I tapping in? Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys can see, very simple. Let's say it's this way. Now, a lot of ABC docs don't know that that can happen. So that's one of the reasons you might treat somebody. Take a deep breath. And now we should see that a lot of that slouch comes out. So you see how that big pitch he had, it's already gone again, right? Because he had an adhesion come up. So a lot of docs don't know that they'll do the whole protocol and then the person ends up more forward at the end on day one and you're really confused. The reason that's happening is probably because another adhesion came up after you fix some stuff because he just has a lot. He has a really large history of football injuries. Do you do martial arts or anything too, or is it just wrestling?
Just wrestling.
So you did a lot of wrestling and he had a lot of crazy injuries there. So he just got a lot of scar tissue. So now let's have him look to the right. Much better. So that eliminated that issue there. Look to the left, back to the middle. Okay, take another deep breath. Let me see you from the side now. He's looking pretty damn good. The last thing I'm going to do is 2 big first rib chops, and even though he's not perfectly straight yet, 10 times better than he started. And I bet he feels a lot better. How do you feel at this point?
Oh yeah, I feel good.
How's your pain level at this level now?
Oh,
Where
good.
you started? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Still there?
The pain's still there. It's just my body feels a lot more less tense than.
Sweet. That's good. So let's go right here, face towards me. So this is the last thing. This is those 2 big chops that you see me doing.
Yeah.
Make sense? Okay, so what that's going to do is, I'm just going to move that so it doesn't hit you. I'm going to go here and here and do 2 big chops, and what that's going to do is it's going to start bringing this rib behind your back, which is going to fix a little bit more of these shoulders that are stuck forward. I'm going to do a very gentle T4 right here just to get your shoulders back a little bit too, okay? All you got to do is keep these nice and loose, and if I don't get it all the way back the first time, I'll do a little bit of an alternative chop, okay? So stay nice and relaxed. Good. Take a deep breath. Let it go loose. So it's better, but we could do better than that, which means he needs the alternative one. So I want you to take these shoulders, roll them back, and I want you to start bringing them straight up from there to the ceiling. Bring them up higher, right to there, chin down just a little, right there, and I want you to hold both chops. Yep. And drop them. Ah,
That felt good.
that's better. See, now take a deep breath. You should notice it's easier to breathe. And you should feel the shoulders don't go back or go as forward as far as they did.
Yeah, I can feel it all right here, like less tension, less stress.
That's it. Last thing I'm going to fix is your T4. So I want you to cross this one over, this one right there. Keep the shoulders loose. Now this one's not that forward, but I want to fix it anyway, just a little bit. Shoulders relaxed, let the head fall. A little bit more, keep coming. Just let it fall forward and relax your shoulders. And that was it. Real easy. So let's see how he ends up here. So let's have you face this way for me. Zach, why don't you come around because then we have him on the same spot. Right there's perfect. Nice deep breath in. Relax. Shit, yeah, he looks pretty good.
I feel good.
Yeah,
Feel
so
better.
how was your first experience with ABC? What do you think?
Honestly, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Doctors couldn't tell me why I had vertigo.
Sure.
And now I know it's because of my neck issues.
Easy fix.
All they want to do is just give me pills, and they didn't want to fix the issue.
Yes.
But I'm glad you did.
Hey, man, we're getting there. So would you recommend other people to try ABC a first time?
I would. I definitely would, especially if you have a lot of issues, even if it's just sitting behind the desk, lower back issues. It doesn't have to be sports related. Our bodies need healing, and my man here has the touch.
Thanks, brother. So if you want to get treated, guys, come give us a call. We're here, and our new guys are going to be starting seeing people soon, too. So we're excited for them to be opening practice soon. So, hey, thanks for watching another video.
Yes.
All right, guys, thank you.